Hey, Pastor, I've been feeling like I need to read the Bible more, but I'm not really feeling like I need to go to church. Do we have to go to church? First off, great. You're reading the Bible more. You should. God's calling all of us to spend more time in His Word. That's just amazing that someone would say that, and it's true. The second part of that is, do we need to go to church? And that's usually followed, as this question comes with, doesn't the Bible say in Matthew chapter 18, where two or more gather in my name, there I am with them? And the answer to that is it absolutely does. It's in there. But if you go back and you read the entirety of that chapter, you'll realize that Jesus is actually talking about sin within the church. So church discipline within the church. It goes all the way back to Deuteronomy. I want to say it's chapter 17. And he's talking about how to deal with sin within the nation of Israel. So something that the people that Jesus was talking to would understand. So he's saying, I'm not doing away with that. Is the same thing still happens. The only difference is Jesus is also a witness in dealing with the sin in the church. So Jesus came to build his church, body as a whole. All the believers around the world, that's the church. And Paul is tasked with planting churches. So you'll notice that even within the Bible, there's the gathering idea. And Paul goes on a lot of mission trips. That's how we get a lot of the letters that we have, the Church of Corinthians and the Church of Ephesus, the churches in those areas. And if you read through Acts, you realize that Paul spends a lot of time planting churches. So clearly church is something important. Now, as this was happening, people would start questioning the Jews that would convert. They would begin to wonder, do we need to continue to go to church? Do we need to continue to gather? And in Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25, the author writes, let us not forsake gathering together as some are in the habit of doing, but all the more as the day approaches, to provoke each other to good works and to love. So clearly there's a reason for church attendance, to provoke each other, to promote love, and to promote good works. So yes, we need to go to church. We need to go to church so that we can learn. We need to go to church so that we can grow. We need to go to church so that we can get answers. We need to go to church for fellowship. We need to go to church out of obedience. So unless there's some extenuating circumstances that prevent you from going to church, you should. Now, if you think about that verse, where two or more gather in my name, and you try to use it outside of the context, it actually doesn't make sense anyways. Because basically what you're saying is, if you're all alone in the middle of the Amazon or Congo, God's not with you. Clearly, God's with you always. So the verse doesn't fit the thought process because God actually gives the context of the verse. So I want to encourage you to go to church. Now, if you're not getting anything out of the church that you're going to, ask yourself a few questions. Are you putting in effort? Are you doing the Bible study? Are you taking notes? Are you hitting the door the moment amen happens? Are you trying to connect? Are you trying to listen to the pastor's sermons? And if you're not, I encourage you to start. Now, if you're doing those things and you're going, I'm not getting anything, everything is shallow, whatever the case is, maybe there's distractions all over the church, so much history or whatever it is that just distracts you, then I would encourage you to find another church. I would encourage you to go and look for a church. As you're getting deeper into the Word, find a church that's getting deep in the Word. And do those things. Take notes. Go to Sunday school. Put forth the effort, and you'll see growth. Don't feel bad about, hey, it's time, I need to go to a different church. I know as I've traveled all around the world, I've gone to a lot of different churches. You should be able to do the same thing. But yes, you are called to go to church. God tells us to go to church. He tells us, don't forsake to go to church. So I want to encourage you, go to church. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.